Bonjour à tous. Привет. How are you all? Okay, so there's this one particular question I want to ask is that how many things are you so good at? How many things are you good at? It can be 12, it can be 20, it can be so many. Among all those things, how many of them are you so passionate about? What is that one thing among all those things you are good at that you are so passionate about? That if you are given only 6 months to live, you do everything to fulfill that particular thing. That if you are given only 24 hours to live, maybe they are telling that you have only 24 hours, or you are given 3 wishes, it's going to be part of it. What is that one thing that you are so passionate about? Okay, then I want to ask you this question again. So, how can you make other people also benefit from that one thing? How can you convert that your passion such a way that it will benefit other people? That's the question I'm asking. So, in today's topic, we'll be talking about how to convert your passion to profit, how to let other people benefit from your passion, how to let other people profit from your passion. And one thing you have to identify and discover is that anytime you make other people benefit from your passion, anytime you make other people profit from your passion, you also will benefit. You also will get profit from your passion. So this picture here is what I call the clock of converting your passion into profit. It's having 12 dots on it, so it's having 12 dots on it. So each and every of the hours I'll be discussing some points. There are more points, but I've made it simple so that you understand. So there are 12. There are more points, but I've made it into 12 points. So the first hour is like in life there are three. Our whole life is divided into three aspects. There is the first 25 to 30 years of your life is what is called your learning period, your learning hours. The first 25 or 30 years of your life is what is called your learning period. That is where you learn everything. That's where you go to school, you learn your mathematics, your whatever you want to learn. That is where you learn and you grow up. It's your nurturing time. The next 25 or 30 years of your life is what is called the earning period, your earning period. So that is the time that whatever you learned in your primary school, university, or your first 25 years, you are going to convert all those things you learn into things that you can earn money from it. You can earn savings, you can earn salary. So that is the next 25 years. Then the next 25 years of your life is your distribution. So it spells LED. That is learning, earning, and distribution. LED. So like the first 25 years of your life you learn, the next 25 years of your life you earn, the next 25 years of your life you distribute. That's why most of you, when people are old after 60 years, they think of leaving properties to their children, they think of leaving legacies, they think of what they are going to do. But there's one thing I feel like that if you discover your passion in your first hour of life, you're going to make a lot of profit from it. You're going to benefit a lot of people. You're going to make most impact. And I realized that people that made one of the greatest impacts in life, somebody like Jesus, somebody like Alexander the Great, the first 30 years of your life, within their first 50 years, they did so much great impact because they discovered their purpose on time, discovered what they were passionate about on time, and they started working on it. So the first thing you have to identify is that you have to identify what your passion is. As you have already know, everybody has a passion. You have to know what your passion is. Then you have to identify that your passion is in its raw state. Because it is in its raw state, you can't see the benefit of it. That explains why that when you were a child, you have a different passion. But as you grow up, you begin to discover that you have a different passion. For example, I have a friend who, when he was a child, just like me, I wanted to be an astronaut. So that my friend, for him, he wrote to NASA, and then NASA, right in US, and then they sent him pictures of Jupiter, of all those planets, of books of satellites in this thing. But when he grew up, he realized that man, we are in Ghana. In Ghana, nobody is going to space. We don't even have our own private airplane manufacturing company, let alone going to space. So because of that, he shifted his passion from going to space, from being an astronaut to something else. So you realize that your passion is cyclical. There are something that when you're young, you're passionate about. When you go, you tend to change your passion. But there's one particular passion which sticks with you from your childhood throughout. That is the real passion that is going to point you to your purpose. That is the real passion that is going to point you to your destiny. You have to discover that kind of passion. Is that passion that is good you can convert into profit. That passion that when you pass through the process, you'll be able to convert it into gold. That is the kind of passion I'm talking about, not just any passion. Because, for example, if you're passionate about football and then you are 25 years or 35 years, what are you going to do? You can't profit from it. You can only be a coach. Even coaches, It's difficult. Maybe except you go and use football age. So you have to identify that your passion is cyclical, but your true passion will continue to stick with you throughout your life. So that is the kind of passion you're supposed to convert into profit. So after identifying your passion, you have to know your purpose. So that's the first step. That is the first hour. So you have to know the kind of purpose your passion is supposed to fill. You have to know your assignment, your task, your goal, whatever vision that God has given to you. You have to know why God gave you that purpose. You have to know what your passion can do. That is your purpose, your divine assignment. Then the next hour is you have to know the kind of people that you're supposed to meet. If you have to know the kind of people your passion is going to help. You have to know the kind of people your passion can meet. Because to some people you are a miracle worker, as I always say, some people you are a miracle worker. That's the thing. Because sometimes you listen to another preacher, somebody is preaching, and then man, you are in touch with that preacher. You love the preaching, but when another preacher comes, you don't like it. The same way you listen to a song, the song touches your heart. Another song doesn't touch you. So different passions, different people. You are supposed to serve with your passion. You have to know the kind of people. You have to know the right people. For example, if you are passionate about something, and then you don't know the people you are supposed to serve with your passion, it's not going to help you. Let's take something like normal hair, right? Normal hair. If you, no matter the hair you are going to sell, Brazilian hair, Nigerian hair, Ghanaian hair, Zambian hair, whatever hair you have, if you go and sell it to guys, hey, forget it. No matter how passionate you are about it, your hair business, if you go and sell it to guys, they will not patronize it. Why? Because it's not meant for them. They don't like it. They may buy it for their mother or sister or whatever, but that's not meant for them. You have to identify the right kind of people that your passion can help the most. As I was saying the other day, to some people you're a miracle worker, to some people you are a noise maker, some people you are their salvation, to some other people you are Satan to them. So you have to identify the kind of people your passion can solve. And then there's the next thing you have to do is you have to know the kind of place your passion can grow well. Because for example, if you are born in a different country, just like as I was saying, I wanted to be an astronaut, in quote example, but I was born in Ghana. In Ghana we don't go to space, do we? It may be in the future that you will go. So like your place can limit your passion. Your place can either build or groom up your passion. So you have to know the right kind of place that can help you build up your passion. And then the next thing is that you have to know your personality. If you have to make sure that your personality fits into your passion, your personality, your attitude, your belief set fits into your passion, because it's very, very important. Sometimes you may be passionate about something, but your personality, your attitude, your belief set, your mindset may be wrong, and then because of that, it's not going to bring out the profit out of your passion. So you have to know the kind of personality that fits into your passion. If you are introverts, you have to know how to package. You have to know how to engineer your personality in such a way that it will be able to make your passion be able to help people. So the next thing you have to identify is you have to know the kind of problem you're supposed to solve. Problems are very, very important. Problems are pointers to our destiny. Problems are pointers to our purpose. Problems are very important. Behind every problem, there's opportunity. There are several opportunities, and whatever you are passionate about, a lot of people are also passionate about. So you have to identify how to use your passion to be able to meet the problems of those other people. Help you get it. So that is one of the things. So you have to know the kind of problem that your passion is going to solve. It is very important. Your level of significance, you see, I'm taking it, is based on the amount of problems you are going to solve. If you want to become more rich, or you have to solve more problems. The reason why most people are very rich, the richest of all, are people who are solving bigger problems. The bigger the problem you are solving, the bigger the wealth you are getting. Okay, so you have to know the kind of problem your passion is going to solve. Then after that, you have to identify the plan. You have to have a plan. A plan is very, very important. Plan is giving meaning to your time. If you don't plan, somebody has planned for you. Plan is very, very important. Plan is how do I say it? It's something that shows that you actually believe that your passion has a purpose, that your passion can fulfill the purpose that which God brought. So the plan is the path that will bring you from your passion state into reaching the actual result that you want. So it's very, very important you have a plan. Plan not just in your mind. Plan, written plan. There is this saying that a short pen is mightier than a long brain. So whatever plan that God has given to you, whatever plan that God gives you concerning your passion, there's one thing I've realized, that anytime you have something passionate about and then you tell God about it, it begins to give you many plans in your mind. You begin to get different ideas. So one thing, that ideas are very volatile. So if you get those plans, you have to just write them down. There are many ways of writing. Now you have phones with us. You can use your calendar, your Google Calendar. The moment you write it on that your calendar, you realize that your Google Calendar is linked to your email, your Gmail, so you can see your plan everywhere. After many years, you can still see the plan that you plan. So it's very important that you have to have a plan. You have to write it down. And once you write it down, you give life to it. The Bible says that write the vision, write it, make it plain. So if you don't write it down, you are not going to benefit. The reason why Africa looks like we don't have any history is that when we were more of oral tradition. Instead of we writing them, keeping them down, we did not script them, most of them down. We were just doing it oral tradition. So it's very important that you have to write down your plan, the plans about your passion, how to convert your passion, every idea that God gives to you about how to profit from your passion. You have to write it down in the format of a plan. Then the next thing is you have to practice. It's very important. Practice is very, very important. You have to be practicing what you are passionate about, be practicing what you are gifted in, be practicing what you are good at. Because if you don't practice, you are not going to have confidence. The level of your competence is based on the level of your practice you do. So the more you practice, the more you become competent, and the more you become competent, the more you become confident. So your level of confidence is based on how confident you are. People can just come up and speak because they are confident, not because they are confident, because they have been practicing over and over. So they have developed over time, they have developed competence. So your competence determines your confidence, and your level of competence is based on how many times you practice. So you have to be experimenting with your passion, reading a lot of things to help you build up your passion role. Then in practicing, you also need a patron or a partner, a father. You need somebody to mentor you, need somebody to guide you, need somebody to direct you. Because there's something I've learned, which I'm talking about, is what is called a multiply effect and a multiple effect. A multiplied effect and a multiple effect. So I'll be talking about that later on. So you need somebody that will guide you, because whatever passion you have, or whatever you're passionate about, somebody was also in that same state, and the person is making profit from it. So you have to learn from that person. So it's very important that you get somebody who is going to be a guide. You can get a guide from books, get a guide from videos, from YouTube, from your spiritual parents, to help you channel your passion in such a way that it will benefit other people. The next thing, you have to find a product. You have to package your passion in such a way that it will be a format of goods and services. You have to make sure that your passion is in the format of a product, because what people cannot see, touch, or hear, or feel, they are not going to patronize it. Just as I was saying the other time, so you have to package your passion into a product. If your passion is singing, package into an album. If your passion is drawing, package into something. If your passion is writing, package into a format of selling into a book or something. If your passion is talking, package into something that people can see and touch. If your passion is teaching, package it in such a way that you can sell it. Because if you can't package your passion into a product, nobody is going to exchange money for it. And the next thing you're supposed to do is package. And as I was saying, you have to package it very well. Package in such a way that it's attractive. Package in such a way that it is nice. As I was saying, if you go to Silpro, go to supermarket, the same product but different packaging. And because of the different packaging, people buy different prices on it. So your packaging determines how much people are going to attribute value to it. You have to package your product, package your passion so much well. Also, because of time, I'll be rushing through. The next step is you have to promote. You have to promote your passion, promote your product. A good product with a bad publicity will not make sales. A bad product with a good publicity will make sales. You have to promote your product. You have to make noise about your product. You have to be more visible with your product. It is very, very important. If you are not visible with your product, if people do not know that you are good at a particular thing, forget it. You are not going to get any profit from it. So you have to promote your product. You have to make noise about your product. Then in making noise about product, you have to know the price for your product. You have to know the price that you are going to sell your passion for. You are going to exchange your passion for. You have to make sure that the price is not going to stop you. Don't make it so high, don't make it so low. Make it a price that is going to be beneficial to a lot of people. Then after that, you have to present it. So presenting means that you have to make it available. If you make a lot of noise, people will have to know how to get access to that product that your passion has been packaged into. So you have to make sure that you get avenues that you can present your passion, so that people can buy it, that people can get access to it, that people can take hold of it. Then the next one is you need prayer. You need to pray, because sometimes you may do all these things, you may have a purpose, know the people, have a problem you are solving, have a plan, practicing, doing all those things, but you need spiritual backing. Because either you are in the secret court or you are in the secret place. Either you are under the secret place of the Most High God or you are under a secret court. You need a spiritual backing to guide you. Because otherwise, there are people who are passionate about something, they started their business, but because they were not protected, something came to crush them away. So you need to be praying about your passion. Very important. Then the next one is patience. It's very important that you have patience. Sometimes you may be doing all these things, but you may not be seeing the direct profit. So you need to be patient with yourself. Be patient, waiting for time, and then as you are being patient, you have to be building a platform. Whilst you are patient, whilst you are praying, keep on advancing in your passion, keep on advancing in the problems you are solving, keep on advancing in the products you are producing, keep on promoting yourself to the point that you build a platform. Let's take somebody like Danquote with a passion, he did a product and then he has expanded. He has a platform that a lot of people are benefiting from it. There are many families in Nigeria, many families in Africa who are benefiting from the platform that the package from the platform that the passion of Danquote or Aliko is making. So let's take another example like Jesus. Jesus had passion to save people, right? So after working on his passion to save people with a purpose, solving the main problem of humanity, that is sin, death, sickness, he built forth a platform which is called a church, which is called the kingdom of God. And then on that same platform that Jesus has provided for us, which is salvation, eternal life, you have different kinds of careers, you have different kinds of calling. Some people are called as apostles, prophets, and all those stuff. On that same one passion that Jesus had to save souls, that same passion that Jesus had to turn people's life, he built a platform. And then all of us are benefiting from that platform that Jesus built out of his passion, which was to fulfill his purpose. You have to make sure that you package your passion in such a way that as you are waiting, you build it in the format of a platform that a lot of people can benefit from it. Then the next thing is, that is when you begin to see profit. So these are the steps. This is the clock of turning your passion into profit. So after getting the profit, beyond the profit there is prosperity. Beyond the profit there is posterity. You're supposed to leave a legacy. You're supposed to leave a mark that other people can also benefit from. So that other people who are also starting from that passion can just follow through your steps and over and over. So thank you for watching. I think I've talked too much. I've given a lot of information. Please forgive me for how I spoke, but I know that you have learned something. So upon all these things you have learned, what I will require is that particular one thing that you are passionate about, write them down. Identify the kind of people you can serve with. Identify the kind of problem that you can meet with it. Draw a plan. Write down a plan on how to use that passion to solve that plan, to solve that problem, and then be praying about it. God bless you.